Good morning, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about you are not alone if you're in abuse. There's been many a times, folks, that when I lived up on that mountain and I was going through abuse with my the kids as daddy, that I felt very alone, because I was living in that narcissist relationship that I was in with the kids as daddy. Um, all my family were going away, like my mom and dad, they moved to Indiana and stuff like that, folks. And left me there all alone with my abuser. And that's when his abuse ramped up and got worse and worse as the days went on. He got to where he was abusing me with the kids around and stuff like that, folks. And this is why I said, if you're in a narcissistic relationship today, folks, don't feel like that you're completely alone, and if you're an adult, don't let no other adult put their hands on you or talk down to you or anything like that, because you don't have to put up with it. Because there's plenty of people out here that will help you out of that abusive relationship, and that's the domestic violence shelters and the police, folks. You don't have to feel totally alone living with an abuser that just keeps you stuck in the abuse. There's people out here that do care and don't want to see you living that way, folks. And I know there's a lot of women out here that's trying to go it with their narcissist and live a normal life and try to love that narcissist, folks, but it's not going to go very far, because we all know that narcissist is incapable of love, and all they're going to do is probably cheat on you all the time, and they're probably going to come home to you in different moods. You'll never know what mood they're in from the time they leave to go to work or whatever until the time they come home. And so they will probably wind up abusing you in a bad way, folks, to where you're going to feel stuck in the relationship. And you don't have to do this, folks. You don't have to put up with somebody's behavior. And it's not your problem to fix the narcissist. So just know that you're not alone. If there's women out here every day being abused, and some of them aren't lucky enough to come out as survivors or anything, folks. So try to be that one survivor that can really muster up the energy to set yourself some safety plans to get out of that, folks. Don't try to fix the narcissist. You're not really, once you heal, once you do get out, folks, and you come on the other side of the abuse, which means that you'll probably be considered a survivor of domestic violence after you've gotten out. And you'll see that really and truly that when you was with the narcissist, you really didn't love them. That it was the control mechanism that the narcissist used to keep you in the relationship. And that's what caused you to think that you were deeply in love with the narcissist. Even though, but you are the empathetic person and stuff, folks. That's not the thing. The thing is the narcissist already had planned on messing up your life when he got with you. So, because of the pattern that they live, um, that he has you all confused and your mind's all fogged up and you don't really know what to do. But as I said, don't feel alone, folks. I've been there myself, and a lot of other women have been there too. And there's plenty of people out here to talk to if you're lonely and don't have anybody to turn to talk about it, folks, and tell them the situation that you're in and things, folks. But most of the time, the narcissist will also use the financial thing on you. You know, they'll tell you that they're the ones that are bringing in the money or whatever, and that makes the narcissist feel like that he has the right to put his hands on you and treat you bad. But it doesn't, folks. Just because the narcissist is out there working doesn't mean that it gives him the right to do what he's doing to you. Whenever he married you, he made a promise to you that he was going to take care of you and stuff, folks. But the narcissist is not capable of doing that because they don't have any empathy, folks. The narcissist is only doing that because they know they can, and they will, folks. Believe me, once the narcissist gets you hooked in to that pattern, you will be stuck in there until you figure your way out of it. And once you've got yourself into that situation, folks, it's going to be hard to get out because the narcissist is going to try to keep you stuck with him because you're a form of supply to him. And when the form of supply is threatened, that's when he gets dangerous. And like I said, you're not alone, folks. Me and a lot of other women have been there and done that, folks. And we've all each got our different stories on how we escaped the abuse. The police will help you escape the abuse, folks. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call 911. Or if you can't do it, talk to a friend and have them to call 911 for you. Because I know abusers will try to keep you from having a phone of your own too as well. And have them set up a plan on them calling 911 and having the narcissist took away from your home or whatever you got to do to get out of it, folks. Or even if you have to sneak out of the situation to get to where you're going, and go to the nearest shelter in your town, and they will help you out, folks. You don't have to feel stuck or be treated bad. Take care of yourself, folks, and do what you have to do for yourself. And start showing yourself self-love and self-care. This is what all of us had to do, folks. We had to pick ourselves back up and get out of that relationship. I'm a survivor of domestic violence myself. I know exactly how it feels, folks. I didn't have anything when I got out of it either, folks. I just took my ID and my birth certificate and all that stuff that I knew that I may have to have later, in case I had to get a job or whatever. And I had to go walk for miles and miles until I got to a certain place, and it was a restaurant that was way out in the woods and stuff like that. And I don't even remember what the name of the restaurant was or anything, but I was glad that I went there because there was a couple of ladies there One of them said that they had went through abuse themselves, and that they knew exactly what I was going through. So I stuck around there till the restaurant closed, because one of the ladies said that as soon as they got off of that job that night, that they were going to take me to wherever I needed to go. And that's how I wound up where I'm at now, folks. But you're not alone, folks. There's people out here that will help you out of it. There's people that will talk to you if you're still with the narcissist and you don't know what to do, and they'll try to help you make safety plans if you can't make them. And then they'll help you make safety plans about getting out. But no adult has to sit around and let another adult abuse you, folks, because you have a right to do what you want to do, because it's a free country, folks. Just because that narcissist drew you into that pattern and stuff and tricked you into that relationship doesn't mean that you're completely stuck. You can get out, folks. Well, thank you for joining my YouTube channel, folks. You have a nice day and a blessed day, too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye-bye.